Hello and welcome to 7 Minute Sessions with Sherry Crowley. That's me. 7 minutes or less of ADHD tips for executives and entrepreneurs. So today we're starting with three of the biggest ways that you're going wrong with planning and how to make your day smoother and more productive. So mistake one, overloading your to-do list. Why this happens is because ADHD brains often overestimate what can be accomplished in a day, leading to long lists of tasks, and that generally feels very overwhelming. Limit your daily list to three high priority tasks. If you get more done, great, but aim for three. No, these are not, this is an important no. These are not necessarily the most important three, they are the most valuable. So sometimes these are one and the same, right? And sometimes they are not one and the same. So ask yourself, what's most impactful today? And focus on the outcomes rather than checking off the boxes. I like to say one thing for my business, one thing for my health, and one thing for learning, the most impactful one of each of those things that day. And I'm going to be honest, planning and organization is something that I myself ebb and flow with. So all of the advice I'm giving here, I'm giving for myself too. Number two mistake is ignoring your energy levels. Why this happens is that ADHD brains often plan based on urgency rather than when they'll have the focus or energy to complete a particular task. So the fix for this is to schedule high focus tasks during your peak energy times. And this means you have to be honest with yourself around when you have the most energy, even if that's not what the societal norm is. So if you have more energy in the evenings, then note that and do the most high priority tasks at that point, even though, we're supposed to have morning. And some people do have morning. And so if you can do deep work in the morning, do that. But be honest with yourself about when you have the most energy, do the most high priority focus task then, and reserve lower energy periods for less demanding tasks like emails. And if you need to know, track your energy patterns for a week to discover your optimal work times. Number three, not accounting for transition time. So why this happens, the ADHD brains also struggle with time blindness, time perception, and often underestimate how long transitions or interruptions will take. I know I do that forever. I once lived 5 minutes away from my job when I was a waitress at a restaurant in New York. I was the closest person, and I was a horrible waitress, but I really tried hard. But every day I was late, and I never accounted for that 2 block walk. I just thought I'm so close, so I'll be there on time, and I never was. Anyway, the fix to this is build buffer time into your schedule, always 15 minutes between meetings or tasks. Again, use a timer or a visual planner to track how long it actually takes. That will help you plan more accurately in the future. This is one key for overcoming time blindness that is so simple that I never thought of for the longest time. Track the time, see how long things take, and then you'll be able to more accurately forecast, gather actual data. By addressing these three things, overloading your list, not figuring out when your energy is peak, and skipping buffer time, if you can begin to create a planning system that sets you up for success. I will be going much more in depth on this type of stuff in my ADHD peak performance group starting this winter. And I know I said three, but I want to give you a bonus thing that I've started doing about a year ago, which is so useful. If there is something that you can do in under 2 minutes, do it right then. For instance, I walk past my water bottle 5 times and think, oh, I got to empty that and leave it to air out. And I keep thinking, oh, I have to do that. And I just do it. Do it right then. It takes under 2 minutes, and then that's that. I, by the way, have to wear my glasses this whole week now because I did not follow my own advice here during the 10 times over the past 2 weeks where I thought I need to order more contact lenses. So here we are. Anyway, for our next mini training tomorrow, we'll talk about and redefine structure as something flexible and empowering versus something to be oppositional against, as many of us are. Happy holidays. Have a wonderful night. Bye.